whatever you have now, whoever you think you are now, whatever you own or whatever titles you have, however beautiful you think you are, or however wealthy or however successful you think you are, we have one common enemy that only Dharma can help you. Death. That is a common enemy. That is a common enemy of all of us. No matter what race, what age, whether you're a Lama, whether you're a layperson, whether you're Buddha, whatever, you're Jesus Christ, death is our common enemy. At the time of death, every single thing internally that you hold on to, your right, your pride, your way of doing things, will be gone, will be forgotten, will be erased, will not be recalled anymore. So whatever you hold on to doesn't matter. That's why I used to go to cemeteries during the day, and I would sit there and I would contemplate and meditate. Or I look at pictures of cemeteries, and I look at the thousands of plots that's been buried, and sometimes there are people being buried. They're digging it up. And I look at all those people. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody cares, sorry. They all had their fears, they all had their insecurities, they all had their wealth, they all had their position, they were all beautiful, they were all young, they were all healthy, they all had dreams, they all had no dreams, they were all lazy, they were all not lazy, it's all gone. Once they put you 6 foot under, it is all completely gone. So in Buddhism, instead of using Buddha as a fear factor, oh, if you do something bad, Buddha is going to punish you, which is not true. There are so many people out there doing negative things that are not punished. There are so many people doing wonderful things that are not rewarded. So I don't believe in that theory of punishment and reward, because it doesn't make sense. Too much disparity in the world to believe in punishment and reward system. What I believe in is very logical, universal karma. We are individuals, we are different, we have different looks, different features, different thinking, different ideas, completely separate even from our parents, because of our individual karmas. Each of us create unique karma, body, speech, and mind. Each of us create unique results. The results bring unique surroundings and unique associations, which create further karma. And we continue in that type of way. So therefore, disparity can be explained by karma in a nutshell. Of course, it's much more sophisticated than that. Karma explains away disparity. Karma explains our differences. Karma explains our experiences. Karma forms the experiences. Karma creates the experiences. Yet we create the karma that results in experiences. Cause resemble effect. Effect resemble cause. If you are very miserly, you will always have problems with finances. So if you always have problems with finances, instead of blaming the world, you have to get to the actual cause, your miserliness. If you are lonely and you don't have many friends, or people don't like you much, it must be you're either arrogant, or you're sneaky, or you're very selfish. So if you're arrogant, sneaky, or selfish, you won't have many friends. Friends and people don't like to be around people like that. No one likes to be taken advantage of. So therefore, if you don't have many friends, the result resembles the cause. The cause must be similar to the result. So therefore, that would explain. Karma fits me better. It may not fit everyone better. It fits me better because it makes me not blame someone else. It makes me not blame someone in the sky. It makes me not blame someone under the ground amid fire and brimstone and all that. It makes me blame myself. Not to become depressed and unhappy and to become despondent. But if I blame myself, meaning I take responsibility. You know what? It was me. And no matter how much I pray, no matter what clothes I wear, no matter how rich or poor I become, it can only be changed by me. So when you believe in karma, you take responsibility. You are not allowed to blame others. Just think, if the whole world took responsibility for themselves, no more wars. Nobody would blame anyone anymore. No one would point fingers anymore. Families would gel. Children would gel. Races would gel. Animal and humans would gel. There will be so much less hungry ghosts or spirits. Spirits are created from people who have died with a lot of anger and attachment to a certain something. Even hungry spirits or ghosts would stop. In America, they had a survey. It was very interesting. How many people believed in God? 78%. How many people believed in ghosts? About 28%, 30%. And they debated with them. If you believe in God, you have to believe in a ghost. They said, why? Because when you die, your ghost, your soul, your mind has to go to God. They go, oh yeah. No sense. My point is what? My point is, every religion accepts in ghosts or a being after this life. Even ghosts become less if we take responsibility. When we take responsibility, harmony arises, love arises, peace arises, and enemies become less. Enemies become friends. Friends become friends. Friends remain friends when we all take responsibility. I've noticed that in my life when I take responsibility for myself. I've noticed it in my younger days when I blamed others. I made more enemies. And I sat there in anger all the time. I sat there waiting for the other person to change. I have a wonderful saying for myself, which I've been repeating for 20 years. I stopped waiting for other people to change. I just changed myself. Why? There are some people who's not going to change, so I stopped making them change. I just let them be. Unfortunately, they will have their negative results. I'm sad, but I can't help it. So therefore, my mantra is always, I'll try my best for them. If they don't accept, I just change myself. What does that mean? I stop sitting there, biting my fingers, waiting for them to change. I move on. I don't abandon them. I don't leave them alone. I just move on. And hopefully with time, something will arise in their mind.